Resilience in the times of COVID-19. The text I'm reading today for closing of the day was written by Eva, who is working for the European Forest Institute in Bonn. There is a tree I see from the window of my living room and bedroom. It is an oak, a pedunculated oak, one of the few hundred oak species in Europe. My colleagues, foresters, would be able to say a lot of other interesting things about this species biology. For me, in that respect, it is already enough. It is just a beautiful, majestic tree that I admire every day, in all seasons, since I moved to Bonn in 2018. It reaches out to the balcony so closely that it almost embraces it. Living here feels like living on a tree. It was summer when I first saw it. The tree was luscious and green, giving off a fresh smell to the whole apartment. I loved it right away. A couple of months later, its golden yellow leaves made a beautiful autumn decoration. Then, through a winter, the shape of the old contorted branches became more articulate, sometimes spooky over the gloomy sky. In spring, it is one of the last tree species around here to put on leaves, but what a joy and hope it brings. It has been through an awful lot: winter snows, hurricanes, the heat waves last summer, and that is just to name a few of the recent events, as this oak has lived here much longer than I have lived on this planet. Since the lockdown for the COVID-19, I've been looking a lot at these trees. The oak has become my page and cathedral for reflection, my bar for a drink after work, my TV, my radio. I've been watching how it was putting on the leaves day by day and listening to the birds it is home for. In the hasty days we had been living in until the epidemic, when did you last have a chance to simply gaze at a tree, to just stare out of the window doing nothing else? As much it may seem a waste of time, it brings us back to ourselves, to think about who we are. Hermann Hesse wrote, "Trees are sanctuaries. Whoever knows how to speak to them, whoever knows how to listen to them, can learn the truth. They do not preach learning or precepts. They preach, undeterred by particulars, the ancient law of life." We are nowhere near to coming back to our lives as we knew them before the pandemic. Now is a good time to learn from trees and to listen to them. Stand firm and grounded. Bend before you break. Learn tranquility. Withstand adverse weather. Perhaps the more we listen to trees, the more we appreciate what we actually are. These days we need to be resilient as humans. Perhaps trees can teach us resilience. Good night, everyone.